Hi, Cancer. We need to talk. So, if you're new to my channel and haven't watched the Cancer video before, then welcome. Um, I'm a Cancer myself, Sun and Rising. And what we do here is a very, not necessarily small group, but a very specific group of Cancers that come here to have that deep connection and heal and talk and just connect, and align with each other's energy because, like, I just need to do this reading with you guys. It's just, I feel like so strongly connected to my Cancers right now because we're in a full moon energy of Scorpio. I mean, honestly, right? Right? We're really under the influence of Scorpio energy. Okay, so let's first get some cards out. Let's just... I just want one card to come out to see what we need to talk about. Ooh, very specific card, Cancers. Come on, give us a card, please. Yes. Yes, that's where we need to talk about the union. So, Two of Cups, the love, the soulmate, right? But let's talk about what we bring to the to the table this month, because it's about the union. But what is very important with the full moon energy in Scorpio is about the self-reflection, and if we look within, we also look within the soul of the other person, whether you are already in each other's life in 3D and physically world, or not. It's not important right now. What is important is that let's look in the cup what we bring to the union. Let's look at us first before we step into what is going on in the union, or before we step physically in a soulmate ship or in a relationship, if we just put it like that. Cancer, having a hard time completely pinning down what's going on right now. Having a hard time to explain why you act in a certain way without truly knowing why, and can't control it, can't stop it, can't help it, but are really trying really hard. But why is it feeling? What does it feel like that, right? Why are we in a way saying certain things with certain emotion? Why are we like it's the conversation is happening, and all of a sudden there's this switch in us and we can't stop it. We can't hold it back. It's coming up, it's going, and we want to stop it, but we can't, and then we don't know what's going on and we get confused. We just want to go home and hide, right? And that's the triggers with what the full moon Scorpio energy is doing right now. The one moment you're really in alignment and you're really like good and feel like you have control over the over your growth and over your healing phase, and healing parts, and just everything is sort of moving smoothly as the water can go, because the water is never stable, it's always wavy. But then all of a sudden this huge flow of, I want to say, disconnect comes. because then something comes out, and it's a trigger, and we didn't see it coming, and we're healing parts of us right now, and we're getting triggered at certain places right now in our soul's journey, and maybe in the twin union journey, but especially with ourself, our own soul's life path, that we haven't discovered yet. So this is like a next chapter, a next phase. And in this phase and in this chapter, as we are right now, astrologically, zeg maar, with the planets. I'm sorry. We can't prepare. And in a way, even though we don't necessarily do it on like very aware, like we're not really very really aware of doing it, we always sort of emotionally and mentally prepare for something. So for example, a big day, a big party, right, with a lot of family, with a lot of people, we mentally, energetically, emotionally and spiritually prepare for that day. We know that day we're gonna be attacked. Wait, before you say anything. Attacked with their energies. They don't attack us. They don't say things to us. All their energies are there, and we need to, like I spoke about last month, we take their energy, we transmute it, and we give, we release the energy. That's what we do. We're natural healers. But when it comes to a big group of people like that, there's a lot of energy that comes at us. There's a lot of triggers coming, because we feel people's emotional burdens. Almost every Cancer is an empath in a sort of way. It depends if you're very into it, but a lot of times you just feel it. You just feel a lot, and that's beautiful, because we're supposed to, in a way, but it comes with great responsibility for our self-care. And like I said, we're mentally preparing for that party, and spiritually, when not necessarily it's like, okay, I have this party and it's like going to be 20 people, and I know 3 people of them are just getting recently divorced, so there's going to be heavy energy and I probably just have to protect myself. No, it doesn't work. Some of us do. I mean, if it helps, yes, but I'm not going to say that every Cancer does that. No, because it goes naturally. We don't necessarily need to think about things like 3D wise, right? The thing is right now, where the triggers that are coming up and the emotional, like I said, the disconnects, that error moment, we have not met that level. Like we are not able to prepare for that. We're just not. And that's totally fine, but it's new, right? Because we can always sort of have like a reference from something, from other people's energy. But the thing is that the triggers from them come so at us in such a raw energy that we just respond. It's like a tower moment every time, and then after you're like, whoa, why did I react like that? Why do I feel lost? Why do I so drained? Why do like that right afterwards? And I'm saying, like, it's clearing up. So especially with this full moon energy, don't judge yourself at all. Don't let it go, let it flow as it comes, accept as is. This month, as like I said, it's clearing up, it's clearing out. But I mean, I can just say, like, for myself, speaking for myself, I've seen it with other Cancers too, but for myself, I've come into new territory when it comes to having that emotional disconnect. So I can't control and it just comes up. It's like an open door. And I'm just like, overflow with that. And it's just, I can't stop it, And I see it with different cancers and especially like moon cancers and sun cancers as well, rising also, but a little different. I see it happening, and it's just even like so shocking ourselves in a way. You just see it happening. You see it coming, and you see it coming, but you can't hold it back. So you're like, I'm sorry. Like that, right? And it just comes, and you want to stop it, but you can't stop it. So like I said, just let it flow and just ask for the people in the union, if you are in a union, to understand that it's a phase, and show compassion towards yourself and ask compassion from the other person, because it's we evolving, like I said, as souls, so we have to have a new set of skills in a way. But this triggers, you can't control, and you just gotta let it come. I'm sorry, and let it flow, and just know that a lot of cancers are with you, like they're with us right now. So yeah, definitely. So I wanted to talk about that because I know there's some cancers that literally think they're going insane. They're like, what is wrong with me, yo? Like that, right? Like, why can't like, it's not for everybody, but there's some cancers that I feel like that. And I just wanted to make sure that like, hey, you're not alone. I feel you. I'm with you, a lot of other cancers. So yes, but who is in love? Who is in love? Because I see beautiful love energy surrounding the cancers. Yeah. I'm not saying that all my cancers are in love. I'm not saying that everybody's getting into relationships and reuniting and for May. No, because we're not all on the same path, right, with our soulmates, and we're not on the same level. We're just not. But what I'm seeing is that if we get into a new union, or if we are giving us all to a union, we really want to show up in this relationship as us, as the King of Cups, us, everything, from the aligned, tamed, pretty energy to the emotional, overwhelmed, emotionally drained, us, right? Everything, all sides, open up. And if somebody accepts it all from you and still steps into this union with you, that's when you are truly, 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 truly able to be the King of Cups and be in alignment with the emotions and tame them, no matter what's coming at you. And often we get drained because we feel we can't completely show it all. We just want to protect them. Because like I said last time, that they can't emotionally understand you. And they say they want to understand, understand, mentally understand your emotions. What's that? How's that even possible? But they want to mentally understand your emotions. So they want to make it understandable mentally. I can't. We're not even trying to do that, We're not even trying to make sense here out of our emotions and our triggers and our growth and our spirituality and our feelings. No. But that's the thing, is that because they trying to put us in that category of, okay, how can I understand your feelings? We are always sort of trying to fit in a box. so they can understand it. We're trying to explain the way we act and the way we emotionally feel. We're trying to explain that for them in a mental way when that is not possible. But we're still trying because we want them to understand, mentally understand, why we feel what we feel. Yeah, and that's not what is supposed to happen. But if you are feeling like you have to always put yourself in a box and a mask on so it fits in a box for them to be able to come into this union, that's when you always feel lonely in a way. That's when you will never truly embrace the union and feel that equality. Feel like we always have to sort of run a little harder to keep up the facade or something, like to stay in that box, to be able to, for them to understand us. Let me put it differently, because I don't want to sound like we are trying to be something else that we're not, because that's not it. Because we can literally, what we show, what cancers show is real, but it's a part, so we leave out parts because we don't want to bother people with it. That's not information. That's not like we're doing things on the side secretly and we're just not going to tell you because we don't want to hurt you. That's not it. It's like it's the depth of what is going on that we don't share. So it's like we're not lying, we're not hiding things, we're just protecting you. And that is something that we often do naturally in that union, and that's why we can never completely feel the connection. It's like, and it drains us in a way, and we just wanna, yeah. But look how beautiful. Look what an energy, Cancers. Yes, May. Let's slay the May. I see it. I see a passion in your beginning. I see that this trigger energy is evolving us to be able to completely align with our King of Cups. And to be able to truly be in love, but like in love, you know, nothing just like I love you and I care for you because we care, right? And I'm gonna heal you, and I'm gonna love you so much. I'm gonna make you feel really loved. That's what we do as Cancers, right? When we are into somebody or when we are feeling connected to some soul. But now it's both of you. It's a person that comes to you, it's like, I want to take care of you too, and I want to make you feel really loved and you feel understood. So show me all those deep sides, please show me. And we keep thinking, no, but they really don't want to know. They can't really do anything with that. I don't want them to think I'm crazy or something. I'm gonna get the filtered version of me. It's real me, right? It's like you're giving the real you, but it's a filtered version, just in protection shield, in a way. So working really hard on that right now, and the universe is seeing that. And I see this card right now. It's like trusting it and just taking a leap, you know, and just let it come as it comes. And that shift is coming. I see a lot of my single Cancers working energetically right now, preparing themselves, not necessarily aware at all of it, but what is happening right now, the astrological events that are happening right now, is to prepare you for that union. But I see a lot of people that are already in relationships right now. Next step, next phase. May is gonna be major for my Cancers in relationships. As long as you're willing to put it in, the work in you, to become the King of Cups, you know? King of emotions. The master of the emotions. And not feeling like it's always an ocean we're drowning in, you know? Okay. Got some cards. Amen. Could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra Gemini person. Or a fire sign. But I'm not going to focus too much on the signs. Also could be a Leo. Now I just got it out of the way. If it resonates, if it does. If not, it's not. Okay, what I see with this, guys, is that the intention of doing things is gonna change. You're no longer gonna be afraid to accept yourself as you are, because you're perfect the way you are. And what I mean with that, the essence of you is perfect. The depth of the way you can feel, the insight you have when it comes to just knowing things, right? Intuition. The way you care for yourself and for people, the way you love, the way you live life, the way your motivation is, like that essence of your nature is perfection. Perfection. It's needed, you know. The only thing I see right now is that you are finally seeing that as your power, instead of something that is always making you end up with a broken heart and giving too much to people and depleted of your energy and your personal power and things. No, I see you taking the power you have in a way, right? And the ability to feel that as your new inner strength and your new motivation and your new way to come from. You know, you can feel like, oh, I have all these emotions, you know what I'm saying? Like, in a way, like, look at her sitting with the water, right? Beautiful way, because it's a moon and shining on the water. So it's like the emotions. And she's just sitting here, protective herself against all these emotions blindly, you know, in a way I feel it right now. And she's just trying to sort of hide away from them, right? It's not trying to engage with the water. And here, I feel, because we got the cups, the emotions, look how intent he is with this 9 of Cups. He's like, yeah, I got all these emotions. And you know what? I can use them. It's something positive. It's a gift I got. It's a gift. A gift. Very special gift. Inner strength gift. And I see you, us, right? Because we are us right here. Knowing that. Some Cancers really personal messages. Some of my Cancers are stepping up against their dad. Or something with our dad. And maybe it is because your dad was always trying to make sense out of things for you or something. But your dad always teaches you to stay away from your intuition and not take that too serious, and you can't live life based on emotions. That's really what I'm getting, right? It's like the way you said that is changing, you're stepping up. And he is also changing his energy. Like he's with you or something all of a sudden. He's like, oh. Like he's softening up in a way, because he sees that you're using it as your personal power right now. Not to power over him, but to motivate you, to evolve you. Great things. Great things. I'm not going to go too deep this month because it's a very intense energy. You guys already have too much to deal with. But damn, Cancers, I love this. I love this so much. It's not just like, let's not look at it in a 3D way, like, oh, somebody's in love and let's have a soulmate ship together. No, but look how beautiful this is. It's like that working on that union, to that evolving together. And I'm under the influence of the full moon Scorpio energy because I'm getting a little emotional. Not because of that, it's just I feel it so deeply, like I said. And I don't have to be ashamed of my emotions during the Cancer video, okay? Because I see it. I see the struggle in so many Cancers, and I see it. I see how beautiful it's gonna be. That's just beautiful. Great things are coming up, guys. So just hold in there. Don't give up now. You know, that's beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so proud of us, guys. Like, I can't even explain. Getting it. Yes, and that's just as beautiful. It's us. Yay. So we're coming out with the Four of Cups. And that is beautiful because it's like, it's overlaying the Four of Cups. Like, once we just wanted to sort of run away from it all, and now we can use it as our personal power and our to take it back and to master it, and by mastering is also accepting it, and it comes and it flows, and we're not trying to change ourselves anymore, and other people are starting to recognize us for it. How beautiful is that? And look at us, you know. I feel like we're gonna have some victory this month. Definitely some good things and some money, because I see money coming as well. If we're just gonna talk about that real quick, but beautiful because I feel that victory is over. Is that personal victory? You know, is that, oh my God, I feel like I've went through hell and back and now I feel really a lot better. That's not because I'm now able to ignore all these other sides of me again and it's not coming up again. No, it's like I embraced it. I embraced that side and now it's part of me, and now I can use it as a personal power thing, and use it as power, you know, not against other people, but to evolve more. And that victory feeling is everything. If we can be proud of ourselves and not hard on ourselves and look at ourselves in the mirror as a Cancer, and you can say, wow, I'm really proud of myself, you know? How powerful is that for a Cancer, and to really mean it? Beautiful. Great month to start new projects as well for my entrepreneurs out there. Beautiful. I just want to leave it at this because I feel it's enough to work with for May. And in June, when this energy is clearing up a little bit, we're going to talk more practically and very going in like the union, but it's about us this month. I'm sorry, it's just about us. I know we don't like that too much, but it is about us, and it's beautiful, and we're trying to embrace ourselves. So thank you, Cancers, for this conversation. I needed to get this out. I felt so pulled towards this recording this. So thank you so much for coming and to have this conversation with me, and to make me feel at home a little bit. And I hope to see you guys for the June reading. Take care of yourself, you know. And always feel free, if you want a personal reading from and with me, then come. And you can find that information down below, by the way. You can always come. Like, please don't feel like it's weird or something. Like, I'm more than welcome. And yeah, keep your chin up. You got this. Bye, Cancers. I love you guys. Bye.